It's 1940. The British island of Jersey is in the grip of occupation, under the constant eye of Nazis. Aided by locals who chose to collaborate with them, the island's residents live in fear. But two artists are secretly at work on their first subversive project. Using a photo taken from a propaganda pamphlet of German soldiers marching triumphantly, they glue a photo of mud over the boots, write ohne Ende, meaning without end, across, and hang it up to be discovered by German soldiers. It's a simple plan. Sow doubt in the minds of the German soldiers, suggest they're fighting an endless war, and will never see their loved ones again. This was but the opening salvo from these two freedom fighters who held even deeper secrets. As the Germans began to systematically hunt them down, they kept turning their art into weapons of psychological warfare, risking imprisonment, torture, or worse. Who were they? You're about to find out, because this is The Unexplored. Both from prominent intellectual families, Suzanne Malherbe and Lucy Schwab met as teenagers in Nantes, France, and began a lifelong romantic and creative partnership. In the 1920s, they moved to Paris, where they worked under assumed gender-neutral names. Lucy as writer Claude Cahun, and Suzanne as designer and illustrator Marcel Moore. During this time, social unrest in Europe began a slow boil towards the outbreak of World War II. Amidst the turmoil, Lucy and Suzanne, or Claude and Marcel, were active in Paris's avant-garde scene, a movement that defined the status quo in arts and culture and pushed for social change. The photography and photomontage the couple collaborated on in Paris often looked at notions of masculinity. Consider this photo of Lucy, dressed as a strongman, taken by Suzanne. Lucy presents as a comic caricature of traditional masculinity, with short hair, heavy weights, a serious look, a full bodysuit, and pasted-on nipples. The text on the suit reads, "I am in training, don't kiss me." The viewer witnesses this comedic, manly man as a mashup of confused traits, some feminine and some masculine. Ultimately, the photo asks a question: is masculinity inherent? Is it an artifice? A collection of learned traits that we are in training to present to the world? Or is it something in between? Amid Lucy's declining health and the looming specter of fascism in France, the couple moved to Jersey in 1938, where they hoped to find sanctuary and peace on the British Isle. Adapting to much more conservative social norms there, they pretended to be sisters. The tranquility was short-lived. 2 years later, the Germans bombed and then occupied the island. Soldiers moved into private homes and businesses and began a reign of repression. Suzanne and Lucy kept very dangerous secrets. If their romantic relationship was discovered, or if the Germans learned that Lucy had a Jewish parent, they could have faced deportation to a death camp. Undeterred by the risk, they devised a plan to undermine the morale of the occupiers through psychological warfare. As they went about their daily lives on the island, they slipped handwritten notes and typewritten leaflets into soldiers' pockets, cars, and cigarette packs, or left them at key locations. The notes expressed despair, boredom, and rebellion against Hitler and his cause. Many of the missives, all written in German, were signed by an anonymous German soldier known as Der Soldat ohne Namen, or the soldier with no name. Alarmed by this powerful counter-propaganda, the German command worked to ferret out the traitors. While there is no official record of how Suzanne and Lucy were eventually caught, One theory suggests they were betrayed by an island resident turned Nazi collaborator. They were swiftly imprisoned and condemned to death. As they awaited their execution, the couple managed to slip notes of reassurance and love to each other's cells. Before their sentence could be carried out, the British Army liberated Jersey in May of 1945. The two remained together until Lucy's death in 1954. In 1972, Suzanne took her own life. They are buried together on Jersey under a single gravestone inscribed with 2 stars of David. Through their lifelong love and creative collaboration, Lucy Schwab and Suzanne Malherbe, Claude Cahun and Marcel Moore remind us that art can have a deep and powerful impact. It can change the way people think, challenge the status quo, even subvert and resist tyranny. All that's required is the courage to question and the will to defy. Want more of The Unexplored? Check out these videos. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and be sure to let us know in the comments what you thought of this video and what you'd like us to explore next.